Hello! Time for another episode of COL Game. This time, we're on my Dwarf Death Knight. Over there. And it's time to get a new champion for my order hall. I already did this on my Horde tune, so you'll probably see this all in my Alliance tunes.
All is not lost.
So, High Lord Darian Morgreen has a quest from Death Lord. We have recovered an heirloom of great significance. Power Rhinefang's harness has appeared in Icecrown Citadel. We must obtain it rather than let it fall into the hands of others. I assume you'd like to retrieve the harness personally. We've sent one of our own, Minerva Ravensorrow, ahead to scout. You've met her before, yes? She has impressed us greatly. We believe that she can become quite powerful under your tutelage. I will open the gate for you. It is best you meet her there.
We are eternal. We are unyielding.
We're going to the Pit of Sauron, back from the Wrath of the Lich King days. It's the Death Knight expansion.
You have conducted your campaign against the Legion with brutal efficiency, Deathlord. Under your command, the Four Horsemen have wreaked havoc upon the demons, but now another path to power awaits. You seek to retrieve Rhinefang's harness, but you are too late. It has fallen into the hands of invading Vrykul, who now use it to bind frostworms to their will. These Vrykul must pay for defiling my citadel. Slay them. Raise them in the name of the Lich King.
Oh, crap. Oh, here's Minerva. Got the question.
Yes.
Death Lord, the Vrykul have the harness. These fools are using the power of Rhinefang's harness to subjugate the frostworms. Their leader, Anjor, sits inside the back of the on the back of the broodmother and mocks us. You should breathe no longer. Okay, cool. So kill Andor and retrieve Rhinefang's harness.
Suffer well.
Also, kill and raise.
There is no end to undeath.
Whatever they're called. These guys. You guess what? Go behave.
You've come for the harness? Ha ha ha! Let us see you try.
Sure.
Eat them alive, pet.
My own crossbar! The knights with the harness. An orc helping a dwarf. What do you know? We're both Death Knights. Add more guys to raise, so I'm gonna come out here and guy, so killing him doesn't hurt my feel bad about having to kill that crossbow.
My axe hungers.
The harnesses will bring us great power. During my training, Morgraine told me that we could achieve with this harness. I look forward to its results. Watching this Viceroy shamble off mindlessly made my dead heart go pitter-patter. She's an undead, so go figure. We've grown a lot since we last met one night. Now that we have the harness, let's see if Morgraine has a plan to use it.
Is it my death gate or open your own? Either way, I'll see you in Acaris.
There's one right here. I'll take the time to create my own. Fly up here with Morgraine.
For us, there's no peace.
Welcome back, Deathlord. I
No
see you were
rest.
successful. While you were gone, we strategized what to do with the harness. We can utilize the power to bind the spirits of deceased drakes to you, raising them under your will as loyal soldiers. We sent Minerva to Thorm's Peak to Stormham, where she has found a brood of deceased Thornir. They will be burnt targets. Excuse me. Speak to Grimwing for a flight to the mountain, then Minerva will leave you.
We must forge our own destiny.
Ring is this ghoul here. Time to a flight to Thorn's Peak. This might take a bit. Enjoy the ride.
Of what has happened before the events of season 1 of that.
Right. I was watching something else and it just kind of started playing again. I'll be doing this all on my Alliance tunes because I haven't actually done these quests. I've been focusing more on my Horde tunes lately, so you'll get the Xenomall and there's some other quests I can show you too. But we'll get to those.
Undeath welcomes you.
Finally, you're here, Deathlord. I've been waiting so long I could have died again.
There is no end. If you think you can leave my bones here to freeze, you're gravely mistaken. Let's go!
From bones they rise. Alright, the job is to get the broodmother under your control, but hear me out. A few more drakes would be a boon, right? While you're here, why don't we use our awesome power over on Death to raise some of her brood as well? Although the peak was claimed their corpses to the ice, I'm sure the embrace of undeath will be much more welcoming. We must find their frozen corpses and breathe your will into them.
Ready your grapple, Deathlord? Let's get to that peak.
I can fly, I don't need the grapple. Not too long ago, the Drikajar and the Thornir respected each other. They only changed when Skolvald came into power. An ancient Drikajar spirit watches over this peak, which seems to be a sacred graveyard of some sort. He is the keeper of the ceremonial flame. which happens to be exactly what we need to call down the Broodmother. Why don't we go convince him, there should be quotes around that, to let us take the flame. I'm sure he'll be nothing but amiable.
Suffer well.
Alright. So I'm going to cheat and just kind of like fly up to the spirit here. I can talk to him. He's going to be totally fine with this. Welcome to my peak, Death Lord. I am the last remaining ancient watcher of the Drekajar. I make my home here, tending to the sacred bodies of our allies who gave their lives in our alliance. Skovald may have shattered our alliance with the Thorinir, but there's those of us who do not follow his mandates. To this day, the Thorinir die in our joint struggle. It is all I can do to attend them as their bodies return to the snow. With Demir as my partner, we protect our charges with our lives. I'm raising those Thorinir as my soldiers, and Duramir is next. Oh, he's like, really? Okay.
I'll get the flame. Oh, I've been looking forward to this.
We got that. I need dead, frozen. Which one? There's some elementals here. I'm gonna do just turn both of those questions at the same time. Here, get a second one. There's one over here, but there's an elemental.
Let the blood flow.
Well, I don't think that much is happening, but it's fine. By the way, if you right now my frame rate's a little shoddy. If you've kind of noticed that in the stream, you can always help me get a new machine that will help for better streams at GoFundMe.com/COL stream. Alright, so I got
Yes.
the Thorn's Flame. See? Totally convinced. Let's take this torch down.
Undeath welcomes you.
Whatever that. You feel their energy, and even in undeath. It's time to call the mother the true reason we came. She is strong. Her sheer will and strength allowed her to face the peak in order to watch over the remains of her brood. While the Thorinir is in grand sight, I like my dragons a little more bony. She must die first. Remember the pyre where we first met? She is its guardian. It is the spirit, as is the spirit of the peak. If we light it, she will come.
Suffer well. And now we wait. This fight will be glorious.
I think we met her before.
Allow us to guide you to undeath.
And she dies and stays hovering in air. That's okay. It's fine. There we go.
Welcome to our service, Damir. Hop on, Death Lord. It's time to return to Acaris. Now that Damir and her brood are ours, the tide is about to turn.
Nothing
Don't get
better
me
than
wrong,
some
the Four
dead
Horsemen are
stone
most
drakes.
impressive. but giant undead dragons. When the demons catch sight of our brood, they may well die of fright. And if not, I'll happily hack them to pieces with my axe. Either way, no skin off my back. If my back had any skin left, that is.
The Death Knights are actually pretty entertaining. First, we got an undead one. He's like, the horsemen are great, but giant undead dragons? How cool is that? We got Nazgrim, who took to becoming a Death Knight just all too well. It's kind of scary. Let's go over to right here.
We know much about sacrifice.
Got an entrance, Death Lord. The time is nigh. One night with these dragons in our army, we are prepared for an assault of the broken shore. A large detachment of demons has appeared near one of our camps, and there are far too many of them for any of our allies to overcome. Who better defeat these dragons than those without fear of death? Those with quite a large secret weapon. Take down here. We will meet you there.
The Knights of the Unemployed will not falter.
I just want to put it in Death Lord. We will meet you there. Hop on down here.
Ready to unveil our secret weapon? All those demons. Bah! No chance of us being overwhelmed. Not when we control the power of Domnir and her brood. The Legion will tremble beneath Domnir's shadow. They'll plead for mercy as we rain down death and destruction.
Alright, so we need to bend to this point.
Harness your hate.
4 horsemen.
Make it useful.
Let's show the Legion true power. The time has come, Death Lord. Our scouts have marked a large, massive demons not far from here. Lead us to victory and show those demons the power of undeath.
We will see through to the bitter end.
That's right. So I got a Wrath attack. The caster lobs a ball of fire at the target location. And I got a Thunder's Deluge. Basically big frostbite breath. So this is one of those quests which I like to call bombing runs. So now I just need to find a bunch of... There we go.
Target for you in this area. Incredible that they're holding their own against that throng. batch down! Send them to their graves!
We have a target for you in this area. Be vigilant.
Alright, there we go. I got 100.
Descend upon our enemy and break their foothold on this plain.
There's a
Leave them no
world
ground
quest
to
in this
cling
area,
to.
so it just keeps
Show them no quarter.
doing them. There we go. Or when we're back here.
We are driven by a single
Now we
purpose.
have proven the might of the Ebon
Retribution.
Blade to the Legion, the ability to take down so many demons without fear of death. That is the power that we hold. We shall see many more demons fall to our blades, and we shall strike them down for Azeroth. Suffer well. And again.
A shadow of hope remains.
My axe
And here
hungers.
is my champion. Look, I may be dead, and my lungs may serve no purpose, but raising Damir to a death was like a breath of fresh air to me. I ask that you continue to take me under your guidance. Bring me to the battlefield again. I will shatter the bones of any demon that so much as looks at me. There we go.
Together we'll shatter the bones of countless demons.
I got a new champion. But we're not done yet. I'm gonna also do another quest for you. Let's see here. Okay. Yes, let's go this way. So, as of the latest patch, basically for the next raid tier, which just hasn't opened yet, there's, oops, flew into the horde area. Let's do that. So once I got at least 35 traits in my artifact weapon, you know, all I got is this infinite trait thing here. Well, let's get some more. Let's see if I can power. Jesus. I can't go to the left, apparently. I can go this way. Alright.
Hello. Be careful.
First things first. Quest here. Burgachor investigate the Legion. While we focus efforts on the Burgachor, we must be careful to guard against other threats. We have been getting disturbing reports of the Legion starting to support indirect threats to Azeroth. While you are on the Burgachor, please keep an eye on some strange objects or intelligence that could give us a clue as to what and where these threats are. I know it's not a lot to go on. We will do our best from here. So, basically, for this quest, is basically go out into the Broken Isles, or Broken Shore, kill mobs, get a drop. I already did that, and I didn't think you wanted to. So,
The wardens are watching.
Knowledge is power, but using it wisely is the key. You are our last, best hope.
Broken Shore, investigating the Legion. This scroll, fascinating. This confirms our concerns about indirect Legion threats. We must return to Dalaran midnight. Council's call. I'm sorry that we haven't kept your kept you appraised of the situation. We needed some actionable information before bringing the matter before you. The Council of Six has been investigating Legion threats outside of Broken Shore. I believe this scroll to be the final piece of information we need. Maybe in Dalaran at the Violet Citadel, we will need other members of the Council.
Where you lead, we will follow.
We're just at Dalaran, but just Arth's right back there. So there's like 4 or 5 of these quest lines to basically empower your artifact weapon. And but that's it. So multiple classes, multiple specs have them, so I'm not going to show all of them.
There is much to be done.
But since I'm working on my Death Knight right now, might as well. Khadgar gives a knowing nod. I'm glad you came, Deathlord. Wars are not won solely from the armies charging bravely across the battlefield, Deathlord. Sometimes it is the actions of individuals that matter most, fighting battles few ever hear about. That is why, Khadgar furrows his brow slightly, we should really discuss this somewhere a tad more private. Let's move up to the purple parlor, shall we?
Come. I think this is a matter best discussed privately.
Damn it! Another attack. Stay alert. King's honor, friend.
Parlor. And a dead gnome. Or conjure Winehops. The ill tidings you bear only increase the concerns that the council have been having. I know you have your hands full with the tomb of Sargeras. Make no mistake, the battle for the tomb remains our top priority, but we must not think that the Legion's foolish enough to rely on brute force alone. They are far more cunning than that. Please hear me out.
As you can see, the Legion's reach still extends beyond the Broken Shore. Their agents lurk across Azeroth, threatening to subvert our efforts at the tomb. They are some of the Legion's most powerful champions.
If the plans of these fiends come to fruition, all our efforts, all our sacrifices will have been for naught. Much has been asked of you in the course of this war, champion. I fear even more is needed. We must enlist your help to hunt these targets down. You may be the only one with any chance of stopping them.
This is also the prelude quest line for actually getting another artifact appearance.
Light be with you.
Alright, so what do you say? Up for a challenge?
Excellent. I can think of no one better suited to the task. We stand ready to inform you about all known threats.
Alright. So, Kalik has
What brings you to me, mortal?
the Thieving Apprentice. The focusing iris has been stolen from the Dalaran vaults. The theft was a mage of some skill, but we've been unable to track him. Fortunately, the thief dropped a note from his master addressing him as one of his apprentici. I know of only one mage who uses that particular pluralization. Archmage Xylem. I'll need you to investigate. In Ashara, you will find his tower where he trains his apprentices. Go there and see what Xylem is up to.
Something about you seems familiar.
So this might take a little bit of time here. Because the thing is, for Horde people, they can just pop over to Orgrimmar and just fly north. And it's pretty quick and everything. But we're Alliance. So we have to have more creative ways of getting there. So I'm going to Stormwind here. I won't be here for long. This is like all the way on the other continent too. So we need to go. So I'm over here. We need to go over here. Fortunately, Stormin has a portal to Nordus. So we need to get here from here, which is a lot closer than any other Alliance place. Unfortunately, Mount Hyjal is also a mountain, so it's pretty high up. So I need to go over this and then down. Another reason also for a new computer is, see all this kind of like weird blue like shadow silhouette stuff. With a better computer, I could probably actually increase the view distance graphics so that you can actually see a lot farther. GoFundMe.com/COL stream. And there's where I need to be.
Good day to you.
So, if someone stole the focusing iris and you suspect Xylem might be the culprit, you might be right. There is no secret that the Archmage has been seeking artifacts of late. However, after the discovery of an ancient grimoire in the Gashi ruins, Xylem has become unstable. I fear that grimoire may be stealing his mind. I can help you gain audience with the Archmage. With any luck, we can reclaim the iris peacefully. The Archmage has recently locked himself away in its tower. If you wish to enter, you need help from some of his apprentices. I'm afraid you won't get it to dress like that. Xylem is a thing for outfits, and his apprentices use them to show rank. If you wish his apprentices to help you, you need to appear their superior, such as is their desire to impress the Archmage. Many of his apprentices will battle each other for the best prizes. I think you know where this is going.
Safe travels.
We need a hat, robe, and some shoulders. Fortunately, they're cosmetic, so my really cool Death Knight outfit doesn't actually change, but it will look changed. First the Goblin. First, the stupid trials. Now he's got me digging through dusty old ruins. This inner circle gig better be worth it. What? Go away. You, I'm archaeology. I challenge you for that hat.
Hurry back!
Challenge the raw goblin, pal. It's fireball time! Oh. Yeah. There we go. Got the hat. See? I got the hat. I'm wearing the hat.
What business have you?
Looks like the goblins already picked these ruins clean. At this rate, I'll never get to find anything to impress the Archmage. I, need your ropes.
Keep your wits about you.
Now I've got robes. They're magic, so they shrink to fit, or they change to fit the door. So we had fire, we had arcane. Now, frost mage.
Hey there.
This tower has been abandoned for ages. Surely there be countless wonders locked inside. Xylem will be impressed with this bounty. You'll have to let me in his inner circle. Now, if only I could get this door open.
Spirits bewitch your
I need a target.
Challenge, very well. To be warned, Xylem has taught me mastery over. I could do a crossbow. There we go. A fully outfitted Death Knight with wizard robes. Back we go. And all over Ashara. It's nice that it kind of has like a path through here. So high. So I got the look. Now what?
Hey there.
Yes, I think that'll do. The apprentices outside the tower should think you outranked them now, so you should be able to get some information out of them. You'll need it to bypass the barrier. The barrier shielding the tower can only be opened by activating the imbued gems in the correct order. The order is only known to Xylem and his inner circle of apprentices. No others have yet been able to decipher the code, and mistakes are met with deadly consequences. The aspiring apprentices spend a lot of their time around the tower. Some may have seen or heard something that might point to the solution. Let us hope, for your sake, their information proves valuable.
Have a good one.
I have actually done this before. I just sometimes forget the actual
You need
word.
something?
Yeah, Xylem's kind of mad, but he's still a renowned archmage. Just think of what we could learn from him. Do you know anything about the barrier puzzle? When the inner circle of
See you later.
Don't walk away from me. Okay, let's try that
Hello.
again. When the inner circle of princes told me one must master the traditional schools before delving into the realm of shadow. I think that was supposed to be a hint.
See you around.
Get gabbing or get going.
I had a nice outfit like you before, but I got tired of being challenged by the other apprentices. I'm sure Xylem would let me in the tower on the merit of my spellcasting. Apparently not. What did she know? I saw one of the apprentices enter once, though all I was able to see was that he activated the white gem or the red one.
You wouldn't want to see me when I'm angry.
Hello, could I help you with something? I think it was something to do with the order Xylem teaches his apprentices. I only started learning Arcane though, so I'm not sure what the rest of the order.
See you around. Hello, Mon.
You want to be getting past the barrier? Good luck, Mon. He's a troll, so he has that like stereotypical Jamaican accent. Just make sure you don't touch any of the crystals twice. You hear bad things happen to those that do.
Later. What's on your mind?
One of the other apprentices was pretty sure the order was simply right to left. I think his name was Heinrich.
Off with you.
His boots? Smoldering boots is all it says. But I can... So, looking at these boots, looked like they were struck with an incredible amount of arcane energy. The name Heinrich is inscribed on inside each boot. Okay, so I think it was Frost. Nope.
Will you stop that? You're making a mess.
They say deadly consequences. They were kidding. If you click the wrong thing. White one before the red one. So I think all I know is it's like arcane is purple. Frost is white. Fire is and shadow. There you go. Can't remember which one it was. The barrier is lifted. Xylem awaits inside the tower, and hopefully the stolen focusing arrows as well.
Beware, hero. The Archmage may not greet you with his usual jovial demeanor. The grimoire's hold on him has grown stronger of late. He has become paranoid and obsessive.
Alright. With barrier dispelled, Archmage Xylem is finally within reach. Hopefully he'll be cooperative in returning the iris.
Hold a moment. You're not a real apprentice. Have at thee, imposter. Apprentice I. Attack! Focusing iris will make me the most powerful mage of all time. Try and stop.
I killed that one.
Say, you're pretty strong, aren't you? On second thought, don't try to stop me.
Wow, I need to like kill everything. I didn't have this problem before. I don't know why. I think maybe it was bugged out before or something. I could just like run up without having to worry about anything. All right. So let's eat some food. For any enemies, looks like these guys.
You are too late. Take care of my pursuer, Apprentice Enough.
Give me a second to heal up. This one gets tricky. There we go. Ah, no. Ah! This is kind of annoying. Back into phase, heal up. Unfortunately, I don't have my frostworm now. Bummer.
Enough! Stay, your weapon. It seems the grimoire took my mind, just as it has eroded Xylem's. And now he has escaped with the iris.
His portal is unstable, but an echo of it remains. It will take time, but we may be able to use it to reach him.
How are you?
It is as I feared. The Archmage is beyond reason, and now it is beyond reach. You have done a great thing here, freeing his apprentices from his corruption, but this fight is not over yet. Xylem may have escaped, but a trace of his portal remains. Now that we have freed his apprentices from this corruption, I will set them to work trying to find a way to reach him. Once I find something, I will alert the Kirantor. I only ask that when you do confront the Archmage, that you try to spare his life. I believe the good man he once was still exists beneath the shadow that has taken him. Farewell.
See you later.
Back to Dalaran.
Need help? Be careful.
Speak freely, friend.
So Xylem has been corrupted by shadow magic and has escaped with the focusing iris. This is not good. The Kirantor will pool our efforts with those of his apprentices. We must track down the Archmage before he does something drastic. We will be in touch.
You seem troubled.
Greetings.
Without you, some of the Legion's strongest agents would still be roaming Azeroth, threatening to undermine all that we've accomplished in this war. Such a deed merits more than mere recognition. If you would accept it, we would like to formally reward your heroism in the face of such darkness with a portion of our power. Raise your weapon and receive the Council of Six gift.
Step back and raise your weapon. We will infuse it with a portion of this council's power.
And click button.
Our power manifests here in Valtarel. Amshala Azakim.
Together, we must all lend our strength.
That, I gained 4 new traits.
The Legion sought to use its agents to subvert our efforts at the Tomb of Sargeras. Thanks to your efforts, they failed. Now, we focus on driving their armies from Azeroth. We will give everything we have and finish this, once and for all.
Death Lord, once again you have fought to safeguard Azeroth's future. On behalf of the entire Council, thank you.
Need help?
We hope the increased power of your weapon will prove useful in Broken Shore and beyond.
Be careful.
And with that, you get 4 new traits I can do, a new infinite trait. This becomes just 1. But my next one is Ferocity of the Amber Blade. Gives me another 10% damage and stamina. And some of these other ones get basically a 4th slot in their traits that I can put stuff into. So that's it for this. So what happens with the Xylem thing? That's actually the next part in the quest chain. But the only thing that you get for completing the challenge, and it's a challenge, you have to be like really good at your class and have a relatively high gear level. It's 2 for around the new raid tier, which hasn't come out yet. So a few people have gotten it just because of skill and they have a high enough item level. Right now on this tune, I'm only like 850. I would be destroyed during it, so I'm not even gonna do it. But it gives a new artifact appearance. Like right here, I have the Death Knight hidden one. Frost Death Knight hidden appearance, which I found. Yeah, so that's one of the quest lines. Other classes and certain specs do that same quest line, so it's not like I'm going to do the same thing with all my tunes, but I'm going to try to get them all so you can kind of see that little quest line. And with that, that's it for this segment of COL Gaming, and I will see you next time.